Now, before I tell you the first story, do me a favor, and the best thing you can do to help the Fowler Show is subscribe. So hit that subscribe button below if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this online, if you're listening to this on the radio, go ahead and go to our YouTube page, www.youtube.com/FowlerShow, and hit the subscribe button. That's all you got to do. Makes it really easy. In this story for you, this is a wild one. So Robert Peterson and his friends were hanging out at the bus stop in St. Paul on April 25th, 2011. They were smoking a hookah pipe, sticking out their backpack, and Peterson and his friends, were there waiting for the bus, agreed to wait for a later bus, smoking the hookah, having a good time, when a police officer basically came up to them and said, "Hey, listen, what are you doing here?" Blah, 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 blah. Started to sort of, back and forth between, the police officer and Peterson and his buddies. Peterson remained seated on the bike locker at the bus stop to dismantle the hookah. And then the police officer, Michael Kopp, was being rude and saying, you need to leave. And it's like, no, I don't need to leave because I'm waiting for the bus, and I'm sitting here waiting for the bus as you're supposed to do. And Kopp said no, and so Peterson said, hey, listen, your attitude is just unbecoming for somebody who's a public safety officer. And he said, can I have your badge number? At that point, Officer Kopp got a little bit upset, and he says, you don't have the right to have my badge number. Peterson responded, I have the right to have your badge number. From there, Mr. Kopp pepper sprayed Mr. Peterson, arrested him, and charged him with trespassing. Now, herein lies the problem. You're like, okay, if you're waiting for the bus and you're at the bus stop waiting for the bus, how's that trespassing? But I digress. But Peterson sued Kopp and the Metropolitan Council for violating civil rights, but the federal judge granted the defendant a summary judgment finding Kopp had qualified for immunity. But a 3-judge panel within the 8th Circuit revived Peterson's First Amendment retaliation use of force claim on Wednesday, and now Peterson will have his day in court to basically defend his First Amendment right because this police officer clearly, America, went too far. And so, we believe in here at the Fowler Show. We believe in justice. That's how we, help you get informed and empowered and get your voice back. So we hope that Mr. Peterson's case goes well, and we'll continue to monitor and follow that story here at the Fowler Show.